Hello, hello, hello. Come on in, come on in. You already know what today is. Yes, today is Healing Monday. Um, so today is gonna be a little different. Um, I don't know. Uh, we'll just see how this is gonna flow. How about that? I did not prepare myself today. Um, so I'm just gonna let it flow today. I think today is just gonna be a vent session on like how I've been feeling. And look, it's a dragonfly. It landed on my toe. Oh wow. I'm sorry. It's crazy because on my way to the park, a deer almost jumped in front of me on the highway, and I saw a blue bird. So for me, when I indicate a blue bird, I'm thinking of my late son. Um, So yeah, and then I saw a cardinal right after that. So I'm just like, okay. And then I just been seeing dragonflies like a lot lately and butterflies. So yeah, but so I didn't do a video last Monday only because I was out in Baltimore. Well, traveling in from Baltimore. Um, I spent that weekend going to the Chris Brown concert and having some alone time with my baby. Um, but it was really like a good experience for me to have because like me I really haven't explored I haven't really explored the world, and I like to do that. Like I've been itching to do that for the past like couple years. So it was beautiful. And then I met a lot of good people. Like I was nervous, don't get me wrong, cause out there, Baltimore is another subject. Do you hear me? Like it's a good one, don't get me wrong, but it's a whole different subject. Like, yeah, those people out there, they like New York on steroids. Yeah. But it was really good. Their food is good. Their seafood is, chef kiss. And I really enjoyed myself. Like we went to a magic show. Um, I explored in the harbor. We actually walked the streets of Baltimore. Like it was a nice little 4 day vacay, you know. Um, but to deal with healing, I've been going through like my own little spells. I would say, like I've been like emotionally high and emotionally low. Um, and of course, sometimes on the videos, like you can't really see it because I try to smile. Cause late, like a couple of years ago, I would say maybe like 2, 3 years ago, I stopped smiling. Like I don't. I always have like a straight face on, and I look mad or I look mean, but it's like I'm just chilling. Um, so of course up here you don't really see, that side of me, but I do kind of want to be a little bit vulnerable. I'm new to this. I'm not true to this. I'm new to this. All right. Um, but lately I have been feeling like down within myself, and I'm allowing like outside people to like influence that even more, and it's just weighing on me. Like when I say weighing on me, I mean weighing on me. Like I just want to break down. I don't want to do anything. I just want to be in bed all day. I don't even want to work. Like yeah, like if I could just come outside and sit in the grass all day, that's all I'd be wanting to do, or sleep all day. Like that's have been my mood lately, and it's like I've been of course doing things to get me out of the funk. I have started back walking. So after this video I will walk. So I have started back walking. I have been journaling a little bit more. um but it's very hard and very I won't say it's very challenging because like when I was younger, I would always internalize things and I'll always beat myself up on the inside. Like I could do better, I could do better, I can do this, if I should do this, or I should be here, and like really fucking up my mental, excuse my language, but yeah, like really like messing me up on the inside. And then now that I'm 25, about to be 26, is like I'm continuing on that cycle, and it's like I beat myself up by the smallest things, like the smallest things. Like I told y'all before, I'm in SAU, so of course I have classes. So I take in class notes, and then I would take after class notes. And I'm like kind of behind on my after, after class notes, and I'm just like, Dominique, you could be doing that, just sitting on your butt scrolling on Facebook, or you could be doing that instead of, being in your mama face. Like, you have other things that you could be doing to elevate yourself, but you choose to do things that gonna sink in you more, And I'm just trying to. I have to learn how to stop saying trying because my friend Lauren, she told me I have to take try out of my vocabulary. But it's so hard. Like, that is hard because, like, I literally be trying. I be trying my best. I try to do my best in everything that I do. Like, everybody 24 hours is different, but it's all about you, what you do in that 24 hours. And out of my 24 hours, 8 of those hours, I'm working. And then 8 more, I'm trying to go to sleep or I'm trying to wind down, So it's like just finding time. Time management is really like hard for me. And raise your hand if time management hard because you're not by yourself at all. Like trying to juggle everything and trying to be the best version of you while still trying to sustain in this on this realm is hard because it's just like you don't want to indulge too much into this realm, or you don't want to indulge in too much into your spirituality or religion or whatever you are, because it's not an equal balance, and the equal balance would definitely like something is gonna tip you over, and it's not gonna be pretty, and I'm trying to stay here, but I feel like I'm doing this a lot. I know I look crazy, but it's the truth. And it's just like having friends and having resources that can help and that can be that help for you, be that help for me is like vice versa. But y'all know what I mean. Like having that help, having that assistance is something beautiful because doing this shit by yourself, it's hard. Like, imagine doing this, like, being on this spiritual path and trying to, walk in the path that you actually signed up for when you came down on this plane. And it's like, you're going to go crazy. But then talking to people that actually going through the things that you're going through or feeling the things that you're going through is much ease because it's not like, okay, I'm not doing this by myself, or damn, I'm not feeling like this by myself. At least I have somebody to talk to, somebody to vent to, somebody that can understand where I'm coming from and not trying to always find me a solution. I feel like that's where I'm at. Like, I don't want a solution for most of my problems because it's no solution that man can give me. It's only spirit and God, source that can reveal to me. And it's like sometimes I just want an ear, and having an ear is like the best thing that I can have at this moment, especially where I'm at in life. Like, yeah, like just feeling so much. Like I feel like I have like the world on my shoulders, but it's like my world, and my world is pretty heavy, and it's like it don't have to be, but I feel like I make it to be that, like like I won't say I'm stressed, but like I'm always thinking about not having kids. I know everybody be like, "Girl, you 25 with no kids? Have fun, go explore." Like I want to do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm actually doing that, but it's like part of me still want to share my life with somebody. Like, yes, I have a significant other. I love him to death. I do, but he can always leave. You know, a child that birth, they're gonna stay by me. Yeah, one day they're gonna have to grow up and live their own life. But for those years, it's like I can instill into you. I can love you. I can give you what you need. But then again, I'm looking at that in a mirror, and it's like, well, Dominique, why can't you do that to yourself? Love yourself, nurture yourself, teach yourself the things that you need for you to explore and one day have that family that you crave for. Because the way that I'm going about it, child, is not working. It's not working whatsoever, and it's just like it's stressing me out even more. So that's putting more pressure on me and my womb, which is causing me to have PCOS. I've been having PCOS since like day one, like since I even started bleeding. Because like I can remember back in middle school, I think it was sixth grade. I think it was eighth grade, if I'm not mistaken. It was like the first day or like the first week of eighth grade. I had a skirt on. I got up. Well, I had some pants on. Yeah, back then I ain't wear no skirt. What I'm talking about. Back then I was a boy. I was a tomboy. But in eighth grade, I think it was the first week of eighth grade, and I got up from my seat, and it was nothing but blood, like a put of blood. And me, I just thought, I was just moist down there. Like I probably, laughed too hard. Probably like peed a little bit. So the girl that was sitting next to me was like, "Hey, um, you bleeding. You might need to go to the nurse." So went to the nurse. I did bled. After that day, I ain't bled until ninth grade. That was like a whole damn near a whole year of not bleeding because I don't recall bleeding that whole year. I think the only time I remember I had a consistent flow was in ninth grade. So yeah, and of course, like growing up, eating the way that I used to eat is like, yeah, that even helped the PCOS get stronger even more. And then of course with the now that I'm older, it's like with the negativity that I sometimes pour into me and the negative thoughts that I have and all that is making it worse, you know? So right now I'm just in a state of like really like pouring back into me, loving on me. Um, take some time out for me, you know? It's not easy because some days I want to be under my mom. I want to be under my sister. I want to be under my boyfriend, and not do nothing. It's just shut off the world. But I have to understand, like, the world's still going to move. The day is still going to go. So I just have to learn how to, maneuver through feelings. Like, not like bypass them and just say, oh, forget y'all. No, not that, but more as in like feeling them, analyze them, work them out, and then, maneuver through it. Not just, oh, I'm mad and go. No, why are you mad? Where is that cause coming from? Why is that even allowing you to get mad? You got to start asking your questions. Start asking yourself those questions. Like, when somebody piss you off, why am I getting mad? Why am I getting pissed off? Because he said, yah. Okay. He said that. Is it true? Or is it not true? Because if it's not true, why are you putting so much energy into it? Because you know what's true and what's not true. But if it is true, okay, it hit a little nerve. But that's what God gonna do regardless, because everybody have places where they need to heal. Everybody got places where they need to heal. So God gonna show you through somebody else, and it's gonna piss you off because it's like, why you do this? Why you saying that? Why you acting is like, you don't notice that you act the same way. You don't know that you speak the same way. You don't notice that, like, God. It like most of the time I'm learning that most people that I interact with, they are just a mirror of me, just in a different form, different age, different, ethnicity. I see that, because it's like because some people be telling me about myself, and I be like, okay, I didn't okay. I didn't really want to know, but okay, thank you for telling me. And then, I have scenes, I will call them, or like imagery that will pop up in my head. It was like, you remember this time, right? At the same time, which basically what they are saying. And it's like, oh, okay, I gotta fix it. It's just really like learning your mistakes and fixing them. That's what I'm learning, like, with my emotions. Like, most of my emotions are really irritation, pissed. Like, I'm irritated, I'm mad, pissed off, sad. Like, those are my negative emotions. And most of those stem from me feeling abandoned, me feeling neglected. Same difference, abandoned, neglected. But neglected in different ways, and, abandoned in different ways. Um, I just, when I get in that state of emotion, it's just literally my inner child showing herself. Like, hey, look at me. See me. I see you. Why can't you see me? But in my head, I'm just like, I can't see you. But I'm not even learning. I'm still trying to understand that she is still in me. Like, through and through. Like, it's just some scenarios. Like, I'll just be like, I can just like picture myself like, dang, I remember when I act like that when I was like 10. Like, I have a picture. I may insert a picture when I was like, I think 10. Because my brother was about 5. My baby brother was about 5. And my mom wanted us to take a picture when we was living in a house. We were renting a house. And I did not want to take a picture. And my face showed it. I'm gonna insert it right here. But yeah, like, everybody told me when I was little I was mean. Like, you just a mean little one. You just so mean. Why are you so mean? Fix your face. And it was like, most of the time, I just didn't know. And I'm not about to sit here and fake the funk in front of people that I don't know. And that's me now. Like, if I don't know you, I'm not about to cheese and show you my kindness, and then do me dirty. But then, like, in school, I did that. I showed my niceness. I showed me being nice, being kind. My smile was big as ever. But I, like, got bullied. People ain't like me. Don't know why. Like, I'm lovable. Like, who don't like me? I like to laugh. I like to have fun. You feel me? But, I have to learn, some people like to project how they feel about themselves onto you. And then, like, the agreement book, most of us, we take on those agreements knowing that those agreements don't mean anything to us, and it's not even for us. It's just for somebody just to express how they feel, because everybody have a freedom of speech to express how they feel. But that don't mean that you have to take on what they tell you. You don't have to take it personally. You could just be like, okay, or you be like, okay, thanks, or, you know whatever, however you want to phrase it. But yeah, you gotta learn, like, truly learn how to truly learn how to care more about what you think and how you feel than what other people think and how they feel. Because people gonna complain all day. People gonna have something to complain all day. And you get them, if they complain that they don't got a quarter, and you get them a quarter, they ain't got $1. You get them $1. Then you like, they ain't got $5. Then you get them $5. They're gonna always complain about something. They never going to be satisfied with something in their lives. They gotta fix that. You can't fix that. The only thing that you can fix is you. So satisfy you, love you, you know. And I'm not saying this for y'all. I'm saying this for me too. Like, it's just not for y'all. It's for me. These videos is more like a video diary in a sense. Some will be teachable moments for you guys, but some is just for me to vent. Cause I don't. Like I said, I have friends to vent to, but most of the time it's like I just like to talk, and I have so much to talk about, and I just want to share it. Some people will listen, some people won't, but whoever will, thank you for listening. But yeah, um, this video is really just me venting and sharing, you know, some little gems here and there. I hope you grabbed them. If not, you can always rewatch the video. Um, but that's all for today because I need to go walk before it get too dark. Um, but yeah, like I always say, don't fuck up nobody else's day if you can have a good day. All right, love, peace, so.